Okay. We're talking about these hazards. And then finally, the flying particles, again, we'll go with the barrier guards, and also we'll also suggest the goggles to avoid the people from the exposure. Okay. We will see next. Then, apart from this, we should have safe operations, and also maintenance of missions is very much required while you are dealing with this missions. So generally what will happen if you are not properly maintained a mission, which is always have a tendency, or it's always have a prone hazard to the real mission operators. Now we'll see a safe operation of missions, how we can operate the missions in a safer manner. First of all, the operator should be well trained for the mission operation. Whoever is operating the mission, he should be trained. Then only we have to allow him for the operation. Next point is trained supervision should be provided. So whoever is operating, they should be supervised by the trained supervisor, because there may be a chance they may do a mistake, or willingly they're doing, or maybe they are not aware. So that a trained supervisor should be there to monitor the operations of the machines. Then safe work procedures should be followed to avoid the shortcuts and also chance taking. So definitely we should have the safe operating procedures, and also called as SOPs, so that they should not take their own knowledge, or they should not apply their own formulas. So they have to follow the SOP while operating. And dangerous parts must be properly guarded. So whatever the dangerous parts, like point of operations or drilling bits, or wherever there is in a rotating parts, all those parts must be properly guarded. The new machines, equipments, or tools should be inspected before use. Whatever the tools or machines, if you brought in, so those tools or equipments must be inspected before use of those tools and equipments. Then running machine should not be left unattended. It should be shut down in a safe mode. Off switch should be locked device. And also machine under repair should have a tagging and also a warning notice. Whenever you are operating a machine, we should not leave the machine unattended, because we don't know what is going to happen. Maybe the program going to get end. The machine should not be unattended. The person should be there until finishing of the operation or stopping of the machine. And also it should be, if at all you want to leave, it should be switch off. Then you have to leave. Then machine under repair. In case of machine, if you are keeping it for the repair, so that there we have to keep the machine under repair signage, so that the people are not going to get in contact with the machine. And then operators should not wear a loose fittings, clothings, loose sleeves like full sleeve shirts, and neckties or metal jewelry, and they should not lean over the rotating parts. So we should not lean over the rotating parts so that we can safeguard ourselves from those rotating parts. Then operator should be wear eye and also head protection. They should run the machine at the proper speed. They should not allow to, or they should not run the machine at the overspeed. They have to run the machine at the defined speed for the machine which they are recommended. Manual adjustment should not be carried out while machine is in motion. So whenever in case they are doing any adjustment or any repair, so they should not do any manual adjustment during the running of the machine. It should be carried out. The machine should be in an idle position or it is in off or power off position. Then open hands should not be used to clean the scrap or chips or brushes. Vacuum cleaners or special equipment should be used for the purpose. So we should not use any open hands, which means bare hands, without using any goggles or without using any brush or without using any what you call gloves. If you're using your for the cleaning of the chips, and proper hand tool should be used, and also the job should be properly fitted in the machine, and a constant watch for the proper machining is necessary. So whatever the tools we are using, we should use a proper tools for the fixing of the job inside the machine, and also a constant watch. Constant watch in the sense the people should monitor continuously the machine for the proper functionalities. We should not leave the machine unattended. Then a compressed air should not be used to blow the chips from machines or clothing. This is also one of the major unsafe situations or the cause we can find in the shop floor. They used to use this compressed air for the cleaning of the machine chips and also for the cleaning of their clothes. This is also one of the major hazard you can identify, especially in the machine shops or where the engineering shops which they work. Then total productive maintenance, and maybe whoever is working in any industry, maybe they would have aware about this TPM, total productive maintenance. We'll see how it can be done, what it is exactly. So the main objective of this TPM is to maximize the overall equipment effectiveness through a total employee involvement. What will happen here? They will increase the effectiveness of the machine, equipment effectiveness in the sense, which is going to be working properly without any issues or without or less breakdowns. So that what will happen? You are not going to have any intervention or you are not going to have any the losing of the time. And to improve the equipment reliability and also maintainability, and this will improve the quality and also the productivity as well. So what will happen to improve the productivity and the quality? This TPM is going to be more effective. Another one, to cultivate the equipment related expertise among the operating personnel. This is also one of the major requirement. Wherever this TPM is implemented, what will happen? They will train the real operators who are working on the machine, so that whatever the basic functionalities or the minor repairs, they can be taken care by the operator itself. Need not to call any maintenance person in case of any small breakdowns. They'll be get trained. Then to create a lively work environment and also culture, so that we'll create a like safety culture. Here we'll create a proper culture, so that it is not going to be blamed by the operator, or operator is going to blame on maintenance people. They are not doing maintenance properly, correctly. So that there is no blaming culture by implementing the TPM. Then what are the benefits? Now we have seen the objectives. If you implement this total productive maintenance, what kind of benefits you will get? So the TPM encompasses a powerful structural approach to change the mindset amongst the people and making the visible change in the work culture of the company. So what will happen by implementing this? There we can see the visible changes. So that we can get the zero defects, in the sense on the product we'll get the zero defect. Then zero breakdowns. If you are implementing proper TPM, so you'll not have any surprise breakdowns. And then zero customer complaints. If your mission is not so good, so what will happen? The customer can claim the defects on you. And zero accidents. So if your mission is so good, if all your functionalities are working properly, so then there will not be any accidents, because of the equipment is properly running. These are the a few benefits of implementing TPM. Okay. Now we'll see a purpose. What is the purpose of TPM? As we see in the objectives, now we'll see the purpose. The purpose is every organization, definitely they will have an idea. They should not going to get any debits from the clients, or they don't want any loss from the operations of the equipments, or from the operational perspective. Definitely the purpose is to the lowest cost, in the sense if your mission is not frequently getting damaged, or if your mission is not frequently getting down, so definitely there will not be a cost on the maintenance. Then zero waste. So that is also one of the major purpose of implementing the TPM. So zero waste, where the waste gets generated. So whenever if your machine get damaged, or whenever your machine is not in a proper condition, definitely it is not going to give the proper output of the machine, so that you will face a more defects. Because of defects, you may get the debits from the customers. It is going to be a loss for us. Then excellent quality with a zero accidents. So what will happen? Whenever your machine is so good, so automatically you will get a good quality of product. Automatically you will get a zero accidents, no accidents or in place because of with your machine, because your machine interlocks are properly working, your machine is in such a condition, no defects all at all. and all your guards are in place, you are doing a regular maintenance, so that there will not be any problem with the machine, so that we can avoid the accidents. Now we'll see what are the parameters. We have seen about objects, we have seen the uses, and we have seen the purpose. Now we'll see the what are the parameters. Parameters, and then what is the various parameters they will see in TPM. One is productivity of enhancement. So how they will increase the productivity. Then cost control, how you can avoid the cost control. Then delivery in time. So this is also one of the parameters, how you will do a delivery in time. So until unless your equipments are so good, you are not going to get any delay. If your machines are keep on frequently, it is getting down, so that what will happen? Every time you will have a loss of time, so that automatically you have to bear the time which you have wasted on the repairing of machines. Then safety and morale. Morale will be the competence or the confidence of the people, it gets increased. These are the parameters they will consider. One is productivity enhancement. So how we can increase the productivity. For example, before they are doing per hour 100 jobs. So how we can able to make it 110 in the same time, in a 1 hour of time, how I can improve the number of jobs or number of products. And what are the pillars? The pillars of these are the various pillars. Autonomous maintenance, or also called as Jishu Hosen. Then focused maintenance, and also called as Kaizen. I think Kaizen is the very familiar word with the people. And also planned maintenance, quality maintenance, and development maintenance, and TPM in administrative or support departments, education training, safety and environment management. These are the various pillars of this TPM. Now we'll see the autonomous maintenance. This is most widely accepted and practiced system in industries. Now we'll see what exactly this autonomous maintenance does. One is increase the operator knowledge. So whoever is operating the machine, they will be get trained about the machine, the conditions of the machine, do's and don'ts, and what are the safety precautions to be followed. Then initial cleaning and inspection. The initial cleaning and inspection is done by the operators. So once they come in, they're not going to start the machine directly. So they'll take some time for the initial cleaning and also inspecting the equipment. Then eliminate the causes of the contamination. So that is also one. In case of any contamination issues happens, they used to eliminate that. Then set standards for lubrication and inspection. They will define the rules. And also they'll define the process for the setting the standards, how they lubricate, when and all they have to do a lubricate. Then they will define inspection standards also. Then conduct inspection and monitoring. So they will conduct the regular inspections and the monitoring of the equipment. Then standardize the visual maintenance management. So visual maintenance management, how they do is visual maintenance management. They used to put the symbols on the machine, so that what will happen, what they have to be doing, how they will do is they'll put a symbol called a lubricant can or the lubricant oil can. In the sense, in that specific area, they have to do a lubrication. In some of the other locations, they put the goggle symbol or they put a goggle sticker over the machine. In the sense, there they have to use the goggles. And some of the machines they used to put the visual inspection. They'll put an eye symbol stating that where they have to inspect the machine visually, or they'll put a hand symbol, or some of the locations they used to put a brush symbol, so that what will happen, they have to clean that a specific area with a brush. Okay, these are the pillars. And then standard usual maintenance. Then other one is establish continuous improvement. It is not about the doing it at one time. They have to make sure it is practicing continuously. That is also one of the requirement of this autonomous maintenance. Okay. With this, we have done this topic. If you have any questions, we can discuss. Okay, fine. If no questions, thank you so much. We'll meet tomorrow on with a new topic. Thank you. Bye.